On the slope of Longs Peak in Colorado lies the corpse of a giant tree. It stood for over 400 years. It was a seedling when Columbus reached America. Lightning struck it 14 times. Avalanches battered it. Centuries of storms roared past it, and it survived all of it. Then it died to beetles, tiny insects you could crush between your fingers. And what killed that tree is quietly killing your life right now. You just don't see it yet. You think your life will be destroyed by something dramatic, a heart attack, a betrayal, a failed business, a diagnosis. You're wrong. The giant tree survived everything dramatic. What destroyed it was repetitive, small, boring, almost invisible, day after day after day. And that's exactly what is happening to most people right now. Disraeli once said 6 words that should be tattooed on every human mind. Life is too short to be little. Watch what this really means. You probably won't be destroyed by lightning. You'll be destroyed by the rude email, the traffic jam, the spilled coffee, the coworker who says something petty, the text that never gets a reply. Each one feels small. Each one is a beetle. And because they're small, you think they're harmless. But you don't dismiss them. You replay them. You stew over them. One moment ruins an afternoon. One afternoon poisons a week. One week slowly damages a relationship. The beetles don't need to kill you instantly. They just need to keep biting. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Most relationship advice ignores. Most marriages don't collapse from shocking betrayals or dramatic affairs. They collapse from thousands of tiny grievances nobody ever learned to dismiss. Toothpaste caps, tone of voice, forgotten errands, dirty dishes. The Gottman Institute found that small daily acts of contempt predict divorce far more accurately than huge conflicts. The Beatles, always the Beatles. And it's not just relationships. One idea exposes the architecture of modern unhappiness. About 90% of life is going right, while 10% is going wrong. Most people spend their entire lives staring at the 10. They scan an inbox and obsess over one bad email while ignoring 40 good ones. They focus on the one awkward interaction instead of the room full of people who enjoyed them. They lock onto the single flaw in their lives and become blind to everything working around them. Happiness is not just circumstance, it's attention. Where you look becomes what you live. But here's where it gets dangerous. The Beatles win because you never see them as a threat. You'd prepare for a hurricane. You'd react to a fire alarm. But you tolerate 100 tiny irritations every week and call it normal. That's the trick. The big disaster gets your attention. The small irritation gets your permission. So the giant tree dies slowly across decades of "this is fine" instead of one dramatic moment. Marcus Aurelius warned about this 2,000 years ago. Most things disturbing us are not worth the disturbance at all. But we never step back long enough to realize it. So the answer is simple. Just stop sweating the small stuff. Stay calm. Let it go. Right? No, that's the trap. Because the Beatles always come back. What actually works is more deliberate. You have to consciously crush them. Identify the irritation, the petty annoyance, the pointless resentment, and actively decide it is not worth your hour, your peace, or your life. The ancient Romans had a phrase for this. De minimis non curat lex. The law does not concern itself with trifles. Neither should you if you want peace of mind. There's one question that kills beetles instantly. Before reacting to any irritation, ask yourself, will I remember this in 30 days? The answer is almost always no. So why let it poison today? The giant tree didn't die because the beetles were powerful. It died because they were persistent. Every small grievance you indulge becomes another bite. Every irritation you dismiss becomes one less wound in the trunk. Life is too short to be that little. Don't obsess over hurricanes. Watch for bugs. The catastrophes probably won't destroy you. The trivial things, repeated endlessly, absolutely can. Crush them. Move forward. That is all. That is everything. And this is what most people never realize until it's too late. Your emotional life is shaped less by major events than by tiny, repeated reactions. The quality of your life is often the quality of the things you choose to ignore. Peace of mind is not built through controlling the world. It's built through refusing to dawn.